Good morning. Good morning. Real cool article and news coming out of the crypto world. And I wanted to share this one with you. I'm definitely not a crypto expert, but I am invested and I am learning as I believe every one of you should be too. Uh, I definitely believe crypto and cryptocurrencies, the blockchain, uh, uh, DeFi, all this NFTs, especially, are definitely going to be part of our future. Maybe not in the next 6 months or year, but in the next 5 to 10. I think a new generation is going to evolve that are working, paying, transacting, and using these digital assets. And I definitely want to stay on that trend. I don't want to be one of those people who didn't learn how to use a computer or the internet. Okay, and I certainly don't want to be one who's forced to learn crypto in 10 years. So for that reason, I follow these news stories, and I do believe this is the makings of a big one. So President Biden announced an executive order that seeks to establish a strategy to regulate the cryptocurrency industry. That is a big deal. Up until right now, essentially, there has not been any kind of real regulation around cryptocurrency, and big changes are going to come once there is some regulatory framework within governments. Okay, how it's going to play out, there are many theories, but it's important to follow this one for sure. Okay, and I just want to read one little paragraph here. Let me see. Crucially, today's executive order does not itself introduce new regulations or provide regulatory agencies with the administration's position on what regulations specifically they ought to adapt. So they're not providing exact regulations. Biden's not saying you must regulate this, and this is exactly what will be regulated. Okay. Rather, typically from a government, you're getting a very gray response. Rather, the order asks for federal agencies such as the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, the SEC, and the CFTC to coordinate their efforts with respect to their oversight of the crypto industry. It also calls for the Treasury Department to produce a report on the future of money and payment systems. So, like I just said in the intro to this quick video, the future of money and payment systems, how we transact, is going to change. Whether you agree or not, that's not up for debate. It is going to change. And I want you to be ahead of this trend. So this is just a drop in the bucket on what's coming. But the wheels are in motion. I highly suggest you read this article. I'll drop the link in the comment section. But I want to know what you think. Okay? I really want to know what you think. I can tell you what I think, but I talk too much. So I drop some your opinion here. I want to know what you think is coming within that regulatory framework. What's going to change? Which cryptos are going to be regulated? Which ones are not going to be regulated? And what's going to happen to the cryptos that are regulated and not regulated? Okay, I'm curious.